Forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison had left this land's tillers at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I...
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have...
So...
Parmeran wishes first.
Yeah, completely. Doesn't happen in these lands.
If they do not heed my reprimand...
Fine. Naturally, I'll help.
Excellent. Then we've but...
They're coming!
Hear that?
Let us go out to...
Hark! Come on! Aye! To prey upon common...
punching Judy here!
Right good jest, that.
Nay, wait, Zorg.
Oi, player!
Noble Palmerins.
Or what?
Or you'll find...
There's three. Some wench.
Ooh.
Indeed, we...
Can if you love the gods!
Don't let him catch his breath!
How long you gonna make me wait? Not good. Damn it. Shit.
Why did they not him up?
Warned you it'd be like this.
And we shall, my friend. Come, Geralt.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due...
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, her illustrious...
Shall you answer her call?
Might be the most... And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this bead.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only...
Look, some sketches drafted from...
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace...
An ill wind blows.
I some...
You cannot be thinking too...
No.
So you accept the contract?
We must set off at once.
Ready to go. Soon.
Ah, then post
To Toussaint!
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
For my lady! Guillaume, watch out!
I swore I'd kill a monster!
All for one, no one for all!
What now? Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher.
The most beautiful among...
if he wish.
You I do not know, sir.
I'll take the trophy. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again. The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall.
That's it, Roach.
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmarin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kin.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk. Especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition. No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything. Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Got guests. Careful. Come on, come closer.
Perish, Charlotte's boots! I shall make happy of you!
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking. Junk that came down the river.
We must keep searching.
Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Junk, junk, and more junk. Footprints. See them? And a rut made by the hull of a boat. Left recently, I'd say. Dragged some nets onto the bank, then cut them to untangle them. Lot of blood, so the corpse must have been cut up. Quartered, maybe.
It's likely they loaded the body parts onto a boat and sailed off.
Gonna dive in, check the other nets. Silk kerchief. Monogrammed DLC. The noble's accessory, clearly. Be nice to know where they took the corpse.
What now?
This isn't the site. Need to find out.
The inn.
One thing
Delacroix?
seems so. Foes.
He did. I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time. Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta. Keep calm! Start no...
I was a young man. We adhere to certain morals, as one should.
If no lad's brave enough, of course we have. The bravery's the
To bring glory to her name.
By my...
Naught else.
We would be...
But why do I...
No soup today.
This corpse is precisely what...
We invited two men to...
Name's Garrett.
A humble introduction.
Spare us the pit.
I was the one to find the corpse.
Ask Geralt, please.
Need to examine.
They ferried it...
What? Why, Corvo Bianco?
While you were gallivanting about the...
Who was that?
Doubtless Linnis.
It is no secret.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance.
Such are the times. Today, it's true what they say. God said...
Thanks for the...
Corvo Bianco.
Not coming with?
Some sort.
A little... Could replace them.
Replace?
Show me what you... Thanks.
What's in the works today? Swilling wine, rolling?
Ducal clerks looking for help.
They
Could
say
be good coin to be made.
about you, Witcher. Even more. Watch it.
Come on, Roach. Go, go. Time to end this. Hey-ya! Giddy up.
I stock the larder of the Duchessa herself.
By the prophet's wounds. A witcher.
In need of advice?
Texas champion.
Good folk! Have you seen these prices? I must...
Head to the pheasantry. There comes some meat.
Or not, you've still to bust your bum.
Works hard on the nerves, eh? That's why you're so great.
Lost your nerve? Armor diagram. Incredibly complicated. Whatever it was the Witcher was hunting, enough to decipher it killed it. Gotta keep my eyes peeled.
My hand shakes so bad, I cannot hold my tongue. Hunt down some wretch is a man who fights.
Don't stick till he might come in there.
Cave entrance. Let's see if this Witcher left any tracks. Symbol on the wall. Clever. Gotta keep a lookout for more. Symbols. Might want to look around some. Need me. Might want to look around some. be the corpse of the Witcher from the School of the Bear. Must have really wanted the armor. I can probably make really good use of these diagrams. Hey-ya! Arca spores will sprout again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of them for good.
shall say tittle it all and go back to sheep.
Hooray!
Come on, Roach.
Oop. Yep. I'm going to heal. Where's that coot gone this time?
Sir! Sir!
Letter?
Can't rightly say, sir.
See what it...
I knew I should have wiped dirt on that stamp.
Dearest.
I recently, though the details are rather murky, I enclose a map I found. I felt this matter...
All right. I wish you health.
Nox a la Vie. Might be worth looking into. Somebody needs an escort. Not something I do often, but might be worth investigating.
Bagatelle, where is she?
His lordship wrote.
Good deeds are always rewarded.
Greetings.
Greetings, brave hero.
I'm Geralt.
I pay them.
For what?
Or not.
Wouldn't mind. Well,
go in peace, fair knight.
Whoa!
Show me what you... Need to get going.
Appearances deceive, Witcher. Beware.
I saw a dead man yesterday. Smell funny in that dark. He's that's the
By the Prophet's wounds. A Witcher.
He's no hero. That's the Butcher of Blaviken.
The best of... the serendipity. I'm so glad you're back.
Come on, you folk, come quickly. I haven't enough for everyone.
The I'm so glad. My strength's gone.
Witches. They're smearing.
You'd best behave, friend. You're in good hands.
Giddy up. Nice tune. Greetings, Geralt of Rivia. Heard of?
Not quite.
If you know where. All these.
Tusa. What?
Managed.
One.
Where do I? Tell me.
His name. If
The Griff.
he. No.
Let's.
It used
The dive.
Your possible.
Tell me.
He. Through time. He made. Bastoy.
Would you?
Of course.
What do you have on? Would you craft something for me? Farewell.
Good luck on... Greetings. I hope your search goes well.
What do you have? Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Life in Beauclair can be that's always free. Where does a snake keep its paws?
Greetings.
What do you have on? Farewell.
Good luck on...
Life in Beauclair.
Run, Roach.
That's always free.
From the shortcuts? Be careful you do not trample. Welcome, Herb.
Let me see what... So long.
Shortcuts? Be careful you do not trample any hearts.
Have I gone absolutely cuckoo?
Disperse! The exhibition of the Reginald Daubry Monument will remain closed until further notice.
Closed? Why, we wrote an entire date. I'm my own master with a monkey. Greetings.
Show me what... Time.
My prices are the best this side of the Yaruga.
A witcher. That could only mean trouble.
I wish you health. You smell that? Those are the vapors.
They say her grace pulled in some temple beast. A killer from the north, they say.
What? With no lads brave enough?
Around here, it's wine, wine. More wine. But me, I prefer blood.
Sounds like a fight. Have to hurry. Still be here. In the cellar. Gotta be. Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart. Footprints. Small, bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar. You... Why'd you... We don't have to fight.
You are wrong. I cannot let you leave.
Come on, come closer. Sphinx. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. Laid in water for some time. Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare? Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something. So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess. Pretty damn hot.
I have a fierce wish to fight fiercely in your name. Fiercely ask
So hot.
Need to speak to the Duchess.
All right.
But the but they cut.
More.
Now, Paranite.
Lead the way. Who's fighting?
Close.
Someone. This is...
I saw it.
Let's go.
Onward!
Gotta keep it down.
Alas, for Nightling, the beast heaved its foul girth. Let loose a roar, it's not down came the Witcher in one mighty bound to give life to the beast. Its flames confound. So the Witcher wooed the Selma, then its foul heart died. Dodge life, flee fate, its racer strikes belly. Selma's cries ring aloud, blood transformed in jelly.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Forgive me. I am not as nimble as in my younger years.
You fought bravely. Thanks for your help. Guillaume.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivienne?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly paints you. She approaches.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivienne.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly, honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop, for we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival, had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But whatever could he be? Come, we must find him. Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered. Ah, the very man we would entrust with his tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace, Witcher.
Greetings. I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and the sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. Corvo Bianco. Isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a Witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later, on his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter.
Someone went to a lot of trouble.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady deeds.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times, knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin
found a coin pouch on his body.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were not...
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues?
Honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think.
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river. Your Grace, we
must court
first, Damien. And you, a murder... Horses? Ready our horses! Faster, Geralt! Right like the wind!
Come on. Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
This way! Through town! Try not to lose your way! Sharp right! Take care!
God!
Clear a path! Clear the way, I said! Is this part of the game?
corner!
Hurry!
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too?
We've no other option, but time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules. On second, I shall show... You will get...
Golden fish.
Please, Geralt. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
Turns round, over there, look. The golden fish and the... All clear?
Such are the times, my good fellow.
It's the game to your liking.
Please, Her Grace!
But this is no true unicorn.
Perhaps
we would...
Hush!
Hey, folks. Gonna have to...
Who's that?
Stay calm. Shh. Easy now.
Flagrant cheating his... Sirs?
Listen, I didn't break any rules.
True. He won. We were unlucky. We must try.
Gardens are huge. Be better off on horseback.
Unworthy. Entirely inappropriate behavior. A complete collapse of social norms.
Golden fish should be easy to spot once I'm under.
What the...
Hey! Stop.
King Cormor...
A key.
Why, you bomb-botched wretch!
He's ruined the game!
Disgraceful!
shepherd far away Arcania. Predator wild, bloodthirsty and ferocious.
The fearless Sant'Ono of Valhaven.
But your grace...
No, but... If you please, you could...
We do not...
But it's...
I am... Geralt.
Gotta keep...
Who wrote I begin?
Let's see. Grown. With E. Greenhouse? Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
I'm here.
This belonged to you?
It did. I do not yet first.
You've killed.
And you.
Not yet. What do you mean?
I want your...
I'll let you kill again. Regis?
All is well.
How's this even possible? Last
I was a bubbling in somewhat better shape now, as you... No need. Why do you think you
haven't
for good?
So
precise.
Got a lot of...
Despite it, remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Sparta.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up on...
It fell to... You
terribly.
You do not. Vilgefort's mel... He chose
probably...
Much.
Oh, wait.
Each in point.
Got...
Well...
Not in time.
I know.
All in all.
Let us find him.
Fine.
Hear that?
The past.
I prefer...
See.
Witcher.
Still in...
Don't dare to think you've got carte blanche here. Damn it! Watch where you step, fool. Ah, this face no ointment could help.
Fair folk, it's recommended you stay in your homes after dark.
Welcome home, sir.
Whoa, Barn.
Oh,
Great. Vineyard.
Baron?
He was a...
No, not... He never... Sad.
Shame.
Not at all.
Mine.
Not in the... Behold...
Pretty vet. Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him. As was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great-aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going, and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to Major Domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path. The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays. Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days. Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda. Monsieur Bolius' wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation. Follow me, please. 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 Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Follow me, please. This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
Follow me, please. And welcome inside. On the left is the master.
Not a bit.
At them. With that, if
think I'll mention.
Almost.
Been thinking.
If I might, not.
It's in you.
I shall get highly. Is there anything?
Got the.
Oh.
My armor...
Admiral...
Good.
Immediately, sir. Will you be needing a...
In
Of course.
Then set...
Of course. Will you be...
Know what?
I shall...
Starting to...
I agree.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep...
I agree. Yet I would urge you to hold off on further construction until the ongoing work is done.
Thanks. Renovations coming along all right?
Super enough and...
If you say...
How might I be of service?
Starting...
As you wish, sir.
Starting to get in.
What a splendid...
So...
Well, you're in luck.
Good idea, but...
The idea is... Will you...
You know...
Oh.
My route...
I shall get... Will you be needing a...
Feels like...
Indeed, Mum.
Thinking about...
Excellent.
Great. Order me a fine...
True indeed. Is there anything...
Could use...
I know of a...
Fine.
Of course, at once. Is there anything...
Along the...
I agree.
Yeah.
It's... By this... Is there anything...
Was wondering...
Oh, but that...
Yeah.
I can tell... Is there any...
Feels like by investing a...
With the utmost respect.
Thank... Renovations coming along.
I am delighted. You must...
Sure, why?
During the... And then... It...
So,
it was...
So tell me...
This year... Isn't...
Thank...
Those are the interests of Tucson.
Now I shall sing to your song.